on the internet.
It just sounds so dorky.
What?
I heard this question,
Okay.
and I want to ask you it. If you were hanging off a cliff and you were holding your future spouse
Okay.
and your child,
Okay.
who would you drop?
Wow.
You have to drop somebody.
Man, if she didn't have kids, that would make that answer so much easier. Because she's got 30 years. My kid's got 5 years, right? So I'm taking the emotions out of it. That's anytime I get a question like this, emotion goes straight out the window. So, no emotion. My daughter's got 5 years on this planet. That means she has a lot more to live in. 25 years extra than Erica does. There's that.
Well, I guess this question's kind of hard considering you've been divorced. So
Yeah.
what if... So say...
Well, why does me being divorced make that a harder question to answer?
Because I feel like your answer would be a little different. Because you're not as attached to Erica as you are your daughter.
I mean, technically,
Erica didn't birth your daughter. But continue. How would you answer the
my
question?
daughter didn't birth herself either.
No, I know, but we're not going to bring that up. Okay, go. So what's your answer? Who would you drop?
I'm still trying to work it through because, again, if she didn't have any kids, then it would be an easy answer. I drop her. I save my blood, who has more time to live on the earth, right? So that just makes sense. But she has 4 kids. Now I have to choose on making myself daughterless or 4 kids motherless.
Like I said, this question's a lot harder for you than for me.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with divorce.
No, okay. Okay. Take out, okay, say hypothetically you and Erica are married.
Are married? Okay.
Yeah. And she birthed PJ. You only have one child.
Okay.
Who would you drop?
So we're now moving into the fantasy world. Okay.
Correct. Because I did not equate that PJ is not Erica's biological daughter. And
Right.
so now that
Okay, so if we're doing that, so we'll just not even use their actual names. I have a separate family. I've been cheating on everybody. Nobody knows about them. I have a separate wife and a child who shall remain nameless.
so you would drop both of them to keep it secret.
I was going to get to that joke, but it's all right. So now I'll answer honestly. Okay, at that point, I dropped the adult.
Really?
You have to. So I know if it was me hanging, I would want to be dropped over my child.
Right.
I would give my life for my child. And again, there's the whole lifespan thing. So the kid hasn't lived as long, which means they have more life left to live. So sacrificing a child's life for an adult who is, a quarter or halfway through their lifespan doesn't really make sense.
So you'd rather be spouseless to where you can create another child together to save your 5-year-old.
But I mean, you can create another, first off.
Children are replaceable, Dad.
So are spouses.
You can buy them. You can produce them.
Listen, my divorce has proven that spouses are replaceable too, Tyler. Okay. But yeah, I mean, no matter what, first off, statistically speaking, parents who suffer the loss of a child, especially in a tragic way like that, don't tend to stay together.
Right.
So I wouldn't even be making another child with the same person. But I could always get another spouse. Yeah.
Even if you were together for 30 years,
Yeah.
you'd still drop your wife?
Again, I think Erica is as selfless as I am. So if we're going to put them back into the situation.
So
if I'm holding on to a spouse and a child.
I was waiting to see if you ever got to this point.
And the adult says, no, drop the child and save me. Then I'm for sure dropping the adult because they're crappy.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So I asked Rachel this question this morning before I headed over here.
Yeah.
Before she left for work. And she goes, I'm just letting go. She goes, we all fallen. She's like, it's all or nothing, baby.
That's not the scenario.
I know. She didn't care. She's just like, it's all or nothing.
Okay, so let me put you in this situation since you don't have kids. If it's Rachel or your mom.
Oh, I'm dropping my mom.
Yeah, why is that?
That's 100%. Because I have sex with my wife.
I mean, technically.
That and my wife is my family now. Like,
Yeah.
my mother has become my extended family.
Okay, yeah, technically true. But real quick, does the sex part, is that the only thing that plays into it?
No.
Sorry, Mom, I can't sleep with you. We're too related. Bye.
No, it's an easy question. I would drop my mother. And the whole purpose of this is because, one, I chose my wife. I married my wife for a reason. And two, I have a long life to live with my wife.
Yeah.
Where my mom, she doesn't have as long as life.
Yeah.
And I don't see my mother on a regular basis.
So for me, I think personally, my scenario of real life, if it was Erica and PJ, that's probably one of the hardest ones to answer.
Especially because she has kids of her own.
Right. Again, if she didn't have kids of her own, it would be so much easier.
So do you want to take on 4 additional children? Or, well, I guess you wouldn't take them on. Her ex-husband would, but...
Well, if as of right now, so if you think about it this way, because I actually was thinking about this recently. I was like, what would happen if she died? So as of right now, we're not married.
Right.
So it's not like I would take those kids on. I would have no right to them.
All right, that's what I said. Her ex-husband would.
But if we got married and then she died... I'm not going to be like, well, see you kids, you're not my problem anymore. You know what I mean?
Ship them off to military school.
At that point, I'm officially their stepdad. We live in the same house together. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
So in the state you're in, would you drop Erica or PJ?
In this, dude, that's such a hard, again, taking emotion out of it. Because if it was strictly emotional, I'd drop Erica, period.
Right, yep.
Which makes sense.
Your daughter,
I've known PJ longer.
Well, yeah, I know.
She came out of me at one point and went into somebody else, and then came out of
I was about to say she did not come out of you, but I guess
yeah. No,
well, her and multiple of her siblings,
a horde of her siblings, all fought for life, and she was the one who won. Yeah, that's a valiant effort right there.
She's got strong bones.
That's right. I don't know if they have bones. That makes that entire thought true. A little bit more.
She's just
terrifying.
A faster swimmer.
Yeah. I guess I have no official answer. You know what? Fine, we all die. Which just leaves a lot of
drag the 4 other children.
That leaves a lot of other people heartbroken.
You're just gonna sit there and be like, "Here, hold on a second. You 2 hang right here. We'll go grab the other 4 kids."
Yeah, hold on. I'll hold on to both of them with one arm because I could easily do that, and I'll write out a letter, and I'll.
You're holding onto a branch with your teeth.
Yep, and I'll deed. Well, I was imagining I was laying over the edge of a ledge. You said off a cliff.
Oh, yeah, that works too.
Yeah. And so, like, I could drop both of them and I survive. Or I could, like, squirm my way off because I'm laying, like, on my belly with my arms hanging off the cliff. And I could just slowly squirm over and we all fall. Or I drop one or the other. But I'll quickly write out a thing and I deed her 4 children to my ex-wife. And that... Hey... Sorry you lost your daughter, but here's 4 more kids. They just lost their mother, so it's,
Where's Erica's ex-husband in this picture? He just doesn't have a say. Your ex-wife just gets the 4 random children and the 3 dogs. The 2 cats. That is not how I saw that going, but that's pretty clever. Now, the biggest screw you ever.
Yep. There's so many people. Now, is there a scenario where I can save both of them, but I sacrifice myself?
I don't know. I would guess.
That would be my option.
Well, yeah. I would think that's anybody's option.
Well, that's not the option. You didn't present it as an option. You said
right, no,
I had to choose one of them.
You had to choose one. The choice was not that you get to sacrifice yourself. That's not how that works.
Well, that's what I was asking.
Because what are you going to do? Pull them up and then jump off? Yeah. At that point, you already saved both of them. You might as well just stay alive.
Yeah, I guess that works better in a hostage situation.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Pick one of your family members to die. Me.
Erica and BJ are both just standing there like, why did he jump?
The mountain needs to take somebody.
Don't worry, I saved you guys.
All right. Valid and good question.
I can just see everybody sitting there like the news is out here trying to figure out. They just see you pull them up and you jump off and everybody's just like, what?
He really wanted to kill himself, but he also wanted to save somebody in that moment. I've always wanted to die a hero, so.
Oh my gosh.
That's the way to go.
But at that point, you can just live. Oh my god.
Also, what's at the bottom of this cliff?
Oh, more ground.
Okay.
Ground is.
If it was water.
I would really love for somebody to animate this whole.
I'm just saying, if there was water, I could easily survive it. You grab a rock, you throw it down ahead of you. That way it makes the water break up. It also depends on how deep it is. If it's shallow water, you're not going to live.
Makes the water break up?
Yeah, you have to disturb a water. So if you were, the reason when somebody jumps off of a bridge and they die because they're falling to the water isn't just because they're falling in the water and then drowning. It's because they're falling usually onto still water, which basically becomes a solid when things hit it from a high speed. So you have to put something into the water, which causes the ripples, which basically breaks up the water, makes it more liquid, and you can go through without significant damage.
Are you going to test this hypothesis?
It's not a hypothesis. This is scientific fact.
Are you going to test it?
No.
Why not?
Why would I?
I'll throw a rock down. You jump off the bridge after you save PJ
What
and Erica. All right. Yeah, you got a question for me, Daniel?
I wasn't prepared with one.
I got a lot.
All right, then go ahead.
Okay. You have to create, so you're going to war,
Yeah.
and you have to create a team of 5 people,
Okay.
including yourself. It could be anybody, fictional or real.
Oh, all right. Thanos.
And they have to have all of the tank support, hunter, assault, it has to have all of those characteristics because you can't just go in with a bunch of sorcerers and call it a day.
Well, what? Okay. Okay. So I get the question. What's the scenario that I'm fighting?
You're gonna fight me here in a second. It's war against each other.
Oh, okay. So what kind of battleground are we fighting on?
Middle Earth. We're fighting in Middle Earth, so it's just hilly and New Zealand, basically.
Some grass, but not a whole lot of foliage or anything like that. Okay.
Dust, dirt,
Yeah. All right. Thanos. I win.
No, we're not. If you're gonna pick Thanos, you don't get the gauntlet.
Thanos was super strong without the gauntlet.
Correct, because he has a sword and he's super muscular. So you don't just win with Thanos.
Fine. World Eater from DC. And Superman.
World Eater from DC?
Yeah.
Who's World Eater from DC?
He's the biggest, baddest villain of all of DC comics. DC has never been good at writing anything. If you're a DC fan, you're dumb. So
look this up.
Yeah, look up World Eater. He was just, for whatever reason, they got really high and they're like, let's just make a bad guy who eats worlds. They're like, oh, can you beat him? He's like, no. And that's it.
His name's Planet Eater.
Planet Eater. Sounds worse than World Eater.
What is he? There's no picture of him. He
eats planets.
Thanks.
Yeah. So I take Planet Eater. But at that point, it's a stalemate. So I'll change that one.
Can we make this
yeah, okay, fine.
Realistic, please?
Yes. All right. So I will take Wolverine.
Oh, that's a good one.
Deadpool.
Okay.
Neither of them will die.
They can, though.
The only way Deadpool can die is by creating an alternate universe and then grabbing the Earth, and they smash the Earth into each other in the alternate universes.
Wolverine could die, though.
He can kind of die.
No,
if you completely separate his entire body and then keep him separated, yes. Or
adamantium. If you use an object that's made of adamantium, which is what his bones are made out of, he can be killed by it.
Really?
Yeah.
But why would that affect his regeneration? His regeneration existed before the adamantium.
Well, also adamantium is poisoning him, so. Anyway, okay, you got Wolverine. Go ahead.
Yeah, Wolverine, Deadpool. Let's see, who else would I take? Gandalf, I guess, would be a good wizard.
Gandalf.
I mean, he comes back to life. I'm just trying to think of people who don't die.
So you're trying to make this really unfair.
Well, you said anybody.
I know. You're good.
All right, so I need a tank. Yeah, I'll stick with Thanos for my tank.
Wouldn't Wolverine also be a tank, though?
Yeah, but he's tank assault.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he can literally punch you in the face and slit your throat at the exact same time.
Okay.
Let's see. The reason I'm thinking I don't even need I get 5, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think I need a support or a medic. But if I'm going to take a support-like character, I'll take Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Because at that point, he can literally just open a portal underneath Wolverine and on top of whoever your people are, and Wolverine just kills him. And then for the last one, Tom Clancy.
Tom Clancy.
So he can write down all of our stuff. I only need the 4, and then I'll bring Tom Clancy back.
So here's
from
the thing: is Wolverine could be tired out.
Yeah.
So I just need somebody who can just continue to fight Wolverine until he basically is just like, holy crap, I'm tired as all get out. So I'm gonna pick Venom.
Okay, good choice.
Because first off, Venom can just engulf Wolverine and then
but Wolverine would cut his way out.
Yeah, but he's just a symbiote, so I mean, he can't necessarily be killed unless it's with fire. But so I'm gonna pick Venom.
Okay.
My support character would be Dr. Fate.
Who's he?
Look him up. Dr. Fate's DC. He's
Of course he is.
He is just a helmet, basically, and the wearer of the helmet is how he gets his powers. Or
Dr. Fate. All right.
Basically, DC's Doctor Strange, but more powerful.
Let's see. Dr. Fate is the name of multiple superheroes appearing in American comic book published by DC Comics.
Yep.
The original version of the character was created. I don't give a crap. All right, sure.
He's literally just a helmet, and then whoever wears the helmet gets the powers.
Back to DC being horrible. Listen, DC is the worst.
So Rachel and I looked this up. DC actually, so we were trying to figure out, okay, who came out first? Like
DC.
No, what I'm saying is who created which character first? It's
Oh.
like who created Captain America and then who created the equivalent of Captain America.
Right.
So what we actually found out, and make sure you do your research before you give me a bunch of hate.
I've done the same.
DC has actually copied a lot of what Marvel did.
Mm-hmm.
So like DC created a equivalent of Namor. They've created an equivalent of Captain America, all after these characters were created first.
That's right.
Black Panther was created before, I think it's like White Tiger or something like that. Like some weird DC.
So DC.
Or like Lion Boy or Red Lion is what he's called. Red Lion.
I don't understand why people support DC. They always make the most extreme things. Superman is an all-powerful, which, by the way, he was also one of my picks.
Yeah, I know.
I just didn't actually pick
That was your number 5. You replaced Tom Clancy.
There you go. That works. Thanks. Superman can also chronicle. He's a journalist.
You're wrong. You're not wrong.
So Superman, only thing that can kill him is bits and pieces of a planet that he came from. The planet blew up a long time ago, and somehow some of it got to Earth. Now, you have to be a bazillionaire to get your hands on that kind of meteorite, right? So chances are, if you're just anybody, you're not going to beat Superman. You're not even going to do anything to him. He's just going to win. He can shoot lasers out of his eyes. He can fly at the speed of light. He, X, Y, Z. You name it, he does it. Stupid.
Well, to clarify, okay, good. If you're going to pick Superman, I want to pick Doomsday. Because Doomsday is the only one that has managed to kill Superman.
Yeah, but does he use his kryptonite? Is he made of
Doomsday
kryptonite?
doesn't make didn't use kryptonite.
How did he kill Superman then?
He just beat the living crap out of him. Doomsday never used... Doomsday is a mutant monster alien thing. He never used kryptonite. Doomsday's not smart enough to know how to use kryptonite. He's just...
All right, you take Doomsday then. But anyways, so then you
I'm
have...
just trying to counter your characters.
I mean, that
you're,
works.
You're really unfair at this. Like,
well, you made me pick first. I have to be unfair.
I know.
But yeah, then you have Batman. And they're like, okay.
Batman's sweet, though. I really like Batman.
I hate Batman.
He's one of my favorite superheroes.
So, like, here's Superman, who can do everything and can't be killed. Here's Batman. He's a rich guy.
Who has also almost killed Superman multiple times.
Using kryptonite, yeah.
Yeah.
But he killed Superman, or almost killed Superman, by being rich.
Yeah.
He has no superpowers.
No, but he's a ninja.
No.
He was trained by Ra's al Ghul. He's a ninja.
Sure. Then you have Aquaman.
He's just dumb. Aquaman should not exist.
Yeah. Then you have World Eater or Planet Eater. You have your guy. You put on a helmet and then you're...
Oh, Dr. Fate.
And then you have Green Lantern. You put on a ring and then you have the powers.
Yeah.
DC writing is the most garbage writing anyone has ever...
on who's better, Marvel or DC. This is just...
Everybody knows it's Marvel. Anyways, all right.
I've got Venom.
Yep.
You've made me use Doomsday. I wasn't going to use him, but since you picked Superman, now I have to use Doomsday because he's the only one that can counter freaking Superman. And I'm not going to cheat with Batman who could buy kryptonite. I got Dr. Fate.
Yep.
I've got... Who would be my number 4? I think I'm going to go Terminator.
Terminator? Ooh, okay. Now, but see, I wouldn't do that, but... I mean, go for it.
The only problem is the Terminator keeps coming back.
Yeah.
There's enough of them out there that I could just keep calling them out. And they just keep coming.
Yeah, but that sounds like something Deadpool would just love.
Oh,
Just
shoot. I forgot you had Deadpool as one of your...
Yeah. He just nonstop ripping apart Terminators. I mean, hey, you pick them if you want them.
Hey, if we think about the Deadpool movie, okay?
Yeah.
They had the collar. It's a mutant suppression collar that he could put on. So I'm going to do Professor X. Professor X can stop Wolverine and Deadpool.
That's a good plan.
I'm going to do Professor X.
Wow, there you go.
He would.
But no matter what, with me having Doctor Strange, Professor X is screwed.
Not if Dr. Fate is right there. Or, yeah, Dr. Fate.
First
right
off,
there.
Doctor Strange is by far the most powerful because he can literally open a portal around you and then just cut you in half.
You do realize Dr. Fate and
Sure.
Dr. Strange could do the exact same thing.
Sure. So they're both extraordinarily powerful. They can open a portal. You know, like that was one of the biggest issues with In War or whatever that last, the
In-game.
Yeah, in-game. He could have just cut the gauntlet off of Thanos at any moment. Mm-hmm. But, they didn't. Because
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's like these superheroes are way more powerful, but they just forget that they're powerful and that they could do these things.
Well, that's why Superman movies almost are never successful because it's so hard to write. Like the only way that Superman becomes less powerful is when he's vulnerable with a woman.
Well, no, because Man of Steel was very successful with Henry Cavill.
Yeah,
because he was fighting other Kryptonians.
Right.
Which made it actually work out really well.
Right, exactly. Because he actually had a battle. But
the only way they can make another good Superman is if they have an actual Doomsday. I know there's Batman versus Superman where they tried to have Doomsday in it, but if they had him actually fight Doomsday, it would be a very successful movie as well.
Well, I don't know. All right, so is that all your picks, or did you have more?
That's only 4.
Okay, what's your last one?
So I got Professor X, Venom, Doomsday, and Dr. Fate. I think my last one.
Who's it going to be? Drum roll.
Rambo. You want to go Tom Clancy? No, you got Superman on your team.
Yeah. Come on.
Honestly,
we should make this better for like.
I'm gonna do Captain Marvel. Brie Larson, baby.
I mean, she's basically Superman.
Yeah, and she kicked Thanos' butt one-on-one. So I mean,
also, I gave enough hate to DC. Captain Marvel, stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Everything about Captain Marvel is dumb. Her name, even though it used to be a dude, originally was a dude. There's been numerous Captain Marvels. She's just an alien with the most powerful of all powers. It's just stupid. But Brie Larson is hot AF.
She's annoying though.
Yeah, but she's hot.
So you wanted to make this better. What do you mean make it better? Make it more realistic?
Oh, no, I was just going to say we should have put some rules in place.
Like what?
Nobody who can't be killed.
See,
nobody with the ultimate powers like Superman, Captain Marvel, all that.
So
kind of
more
stuff.
like Iron Man, Batman, who are just
Right.
vigilantes.
Right.
All right, go ahead. So who would you pick then?
Deadpool. No.
No, you can't. Okay, Deadpool is such a cheat.
I know you said a vigilante, so I had to say the words Deadpool.
Ooh, I have some really good ones to replace. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so if we're gonna go with just like vigilantes, I will go with Iron Man.
Okay,
I hope you pick Batman.
I'll go Batman.
You know, this is how we should do it. So that way we can't you can't just counter me.
Yeah.
I pick, you pick,
Okay.
you pick, I pick.
So you're Iron Man, I'm Batman.
Cool. Thanks,
Okay.
man. I'm glad you went Batman.
I love Batman.
The guy who is absolutely against killing anybody. My Iron Man will fight your Batman any day. You know why? Because Iron Man will fly up in the
And
sky.
Iron Man will kill. I know.
And he will
they have no problem with killing.
Exactly. He's going to shoot a laser beam from the sky.
Listen, it's
Batman's
fine.
gone.
That's fine. Listen.
There's no buildings, Tyler.
That's fine.
We're in Middle Earth. What's
fine.
Batman going to do?
Listen.
He has no time to say, I am the shadow. All right? I am the night.
Fine. I'll go War Machine then.
All right.
So Iron Man versus War Machine.
Boom.
Fine. Cool. Raphael.
Okay. Nice. This is going to be a weird one.
Because I love the Ninja
So
Turtles.
this is the captain of my 5-man army. He's the one directing everybody. All right.
Do I know them?
Oh, you're gonna know him. He's the one directing them. So he's gonna say, "Hey, you go do this," and he's planning everything. He's setting booby traps and all that kind of stuff. Walter White.
Just a drug dealer. Okay, I can accept that.
Name a better mastermind.
No, you're good. So we're picking people that could die, right?
Yes.
So they have to be able to die.
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to go the Punisher.
Ooh, all right. Punisher's a good one. He can die.
Yeah.
He just escapes death.
He's just a weapons master and super strong.
Now, I don't know enough about this character to pick him, so I won't. But I was going to say Spawn.
Okay.
I can't remember if Spawn can die, though.
He can, but it's hard. He's a demon. I mean, Spawn's kind of...
Yeah. He really kind of borders that
Are we
line.
allowing mutants, though? Are we trying to keep this more just vigilante human-esque? Like...
Yeah, we can... Well, we can allow mutants as long as they're not too overpowered.
So, like, no Wolverines or...
Yeah. So if you wanted to go with...
Cyclops or...
Right, no Cyclops, but if you wanted to go with Jean Grey... That was her name, right?
Jean Grey is so overpowered.
Okay, fine.
Pulverize. That's what I was saying. Cyclops, I mean, he's just got laser eyes.
That's true. If we're going to allow Fly Guy, my first guy, Iron Man,
Fly Guy,
Captain Iron Man, then we have to allow Cyclops.
Okay.
But anyway, so I've picked two. Did you pick another second?
Who's your two?
Mine's
Did Spawn? Iron Man Spawn? That's you?
No, Iron Man.
Iron Man Walter White. Yeah, I've done two. Mine was
Punisher and
not Batman. I didn't pick Batman for the first.
No, you picked War Machine.
War Machine. Yeah.
Okay. Nightcrawler.
Ah, dang it! I was gonna pick Nightcrawler.
Should have said it sooner.
Oh wait, no, I did three. I was Raphael. So
War
Machine, Raphael, and
okay. So then
Punisher.
All right. So now I pick another one. So now we each have three.
Mm-hmm. Here's Nightcrawler.
Yep.
Dadgummit, I was gonna pick Nightcrawler. He's such a cool character.
He is such a cool character, and again, he can just take my guys behind your guys. Imagine what Walter White would do with Nightcrawler.
Shut up. Pick your fourth character.
All right, let's see. I want a weapons expert. That's what I really, really want.
You should wake that up so we can see it.
I don't know what happened to it. I think the screen just died.
Okay.
Here, you know what? We're gonna play some elevator music.
To the top. We're gonna get copyright from Disney for High School Musical music.
All right, we're back.
Gotta pick your.
We fixed.
You gotta
the
pick your
issues.
fourth character.
I know. I'm still trying to think of.
Weapons expert. I took Punisher from you.
I know, and I want like an explosives expert.
Should I give you ideas?
You can give me if you can think
there's-
of any explosives experts.
So there's Cable.
yeah, he's not a bad choice.
There is the guy from Overwatch you could pick.
Oh, I never even thought about pulling in some like video game characters.
Yeah, what's the Roadhog's partner? Junkrat. Yeah, he's an explosive expert. He's a really good explosives expert.
He's a really good explosives expert. Man, I could pull in some characters from games you don't even know, like League of Legends. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I don't even know any of those.
No, you know what? Okay, I will. I'll pull in somebody from League of Legends. And his name is Ziggs. He throws grenades.
Okay.
And a giant bomb.
Okay. My next pick would be
You're just gonna giggle. Are you still trying to think of somebody, or are you just giggling?
I was thinking of Mario, but I was like, that's just so stupid. I'm going to pick Dance from Fallout 4.
Oh, okay. Captain
Brotherhood
Dance.
of Steel.
Or Lieutenant Dance.
I don't remember if he's
Lieutenant
Captain,
Dance.
Lieutenant, whatever. Just because he's got the
He's got the power armor.
yeah, he's got power armor. And he's a synth. Spoiler alert. Sorry. If you haven't played Fallout 4, what are you doing?
Well, yeah, it's been out long enough.
Yeah. So he's also a synth.
Can I pick the Dragonborn for my fifth?
I mean, yeah, because he could die.
Yeah,
We've really got crazy with this now.
he can Fusrodal your people off the cliffs.
Okay, but
Fusrodal!
that doesn't matter.
By the way, a couple podcasts ago,
Dovahkiin, ba-da-da-da-da-da.
a couple podcasts ago, when you were telling me to do like a chant, or like a meditation chant, I kept saying Fusroda, and you didn't get it. And I looked at the camera. I said, "The people who get it, get it." And I'm really upset that you didn't get it. I've thought about that so much.
So, you want to know something?
What?
I genuinely hate Skyrim. Okay, my fifth pick, before we get into that room.
And I'm not really picking what.
You're not going to pick Dovahkiin?
No, he's cool, but no.
Why?
Because I want to think of somebody else.
Okay, so who's your pick then?
I haven't. It's your turn to pick, and then it's going to be my turn. I was just asking
So we're
the
on our
question.
fifth person?
Yeah. I don't remember who my fourth one was.
I'm picking Predator.
Oh, Ziggs. I was thinking about that before Predator.
Because he could go invisible. The only
Yeah.
person that could probably counter Predator is Iron Man, but
Yeah, Iron Man for sure.
Predator
can.
could just shoot him right between the face and die.
Yeah, but Predator makes a lot of sounds, and I feel like Nightcrawler would get away from him.
Probably. But the reason I picked Predator is because he's a trap expert.
Walter White would just start throwing cocaine everywhere.
But that's what I'm saying. So Predator is a trap expert.
Yes, that's right.
So
Well, not in Prey. In Prey, he gets taken down by a...
that was such a good movie, though. I thought they did it really well.
I've heard it was a good movie, but the concept behind it...
You never watched it?
No. Well, the concept behind it's so stupid.
Why? It's
So
supposed to be about the first time the Predators have ever
Well, he
come
was
to
a
Earth.
he was a young predator, so it was like his
and
first hunt.
They were also not as technologically advanced yet.
Right. But so I've seen some scenes. Some people told me some stuff. I know there's a scene where she sprints as fast as a deer and catches up to the deer and catches it, which is just not possible.
I don't remember that at all in the movie.
Maybe it was a spoof thing. I don't know. But I don't know. The entire premise of that one just sounded stupid.
I don't remember her sprinting up to a deer and killing it with a knife. Like I don't remember that at all.
Maybe that was a spoof thing. But anyways, all right. So your fifth one's Predator. My fifth one's got to be. I thought about Alien.
Okay.
But
the Queen or
no, it
the
would
Queen
be
or just one of the
it would be
peons
one of the xenomorphs, just the regular ones.
or the Prometheans. They big boys.
I don't know who I want my fifth one to be. I was thinking Master Chief.
I was thinking of two. But I feel like the people that I have or you had could just rip Master Chief apart.
Right. Yeah, you put him into a battle scenario like that.
Is it Master Chief with guns or just a plasma sword?
He runs way too slow. It would be so, at that point, I'd just have a plasma sword on the field and make, my teleportation guy. Nightcrawler. I kept wanting to say Night Stalker.
Yeah, Nightcrawler's so OP. I mean, he's not strong and he's not necessarily like, he doesn't really use guns or anything, but.
No, but see, so he's my support.
I mean, all you could do is grab all the people, teleport them in the sky, drop them from the.
He can do that, but he can take my people behind your people.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
so, like Ziggs, who's my explosives expert, he can throw his giant bomb, and Nightcrawler can take it and then drop it on top of your people.
So this is really off topic, but Fox's X-Men, like I really liked them, but I don't think they did Nightcrawler justice.
No,
because they made him a big old wuss.
Yeah.
And I think they could have done so much more with him.
All right. So then if I have to, man, I still can't figure out who I want as a fifth pick. So
you said Dovahkiin, which is not a bad pick.
Yeah, I'll take Dovahkiin.
I mean, he's
with all of his different abilities. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about level 1 billion Dovahkiin, by the way. Has everything leveled up.
Rises with his voice.
Well, he can crouch. And when he crouches, he turns into a shadow so you can't see him. Shoots you with an arrow. And it does 1,000 damage.
Can I just put it this way? With the people we've picked, I feel like we would all just sit there, like our characters would just sit in like lounge chairs and watch Dovahkiin just be an idiot. I definitely think his intelligence
jumping
level,
up the side of a mountain.
Yeah, I definitely think his intelligence level would be just like, I feel like Predator and Punisher would just get fed up where they just shoot a grenade launcher at him and just blows him up because they would just be so angry.
Well, all right, guys at home, we're keeping this episode nice and short. Some of you guys have been asking for nerdier episodes. This was officially episode 4. We're doing, again, some short episodes. So this one, 4, 5, and 6 are going to be shorter episodes.
Because of the holidays. They're coming up really soon. We're recording this on a Monday. Thanksgiving's on Thursday.
Yep. Well, we did record last week, but the problem was the file. Long story short, the file got corrupted by me. So that was our longest recorded podcast.
Yeah.
That was over 2 hours that we recorded.
Yep. So I bet you're happy it did get corrupted. I think you corrupted it on purpose.
So much. No. No, are you kidding me? I want longer ones.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
This one is good, though.
Tell us whose team won.
And then tell your teams in the comments.
Yeah, your top 5s of both your infinite playlist, meaning that's not the right word. Infinite. You have infinite roster lists, meaning that you can pick from anybody. Who's your top 5 for that? And then your not extraordinarily overpowered top 5.
They can die.
Yeah. Long story short, they can die and they can't just kill people so easily.
Correct.
I still feel like Iron Man's almost an OP choice.
No, War Machine's there. He can kill him.
Okay, but no matter what, Nightcrawler can go up, grab War Machine, take him away, and at that time, Iron Man just wipes your entire field out with a laser.
Your team is dependent on one person, and it's starting to be a problem for you. Because once that one person's dead, you're screwed.
That's my strategy in everything I do, Tyler. Anytime I'm playing a tactical RPG or anything, I have my person that I depend on and his supports. Essentially, all of my damage people are his supports.
All right,
even though he's
Dan
the
thinks
support.
his team's OP. You tell us in the comments who you think won. Did I do a better job picking, or did he do a better job picking?
Telling
He
you,
just
Nick.
picked OP characters. Anyway, stay
Anyways.
dangerous, folks.
Stay toasty, my friends.
Bye.